Hey guys, me again. Woo, okay. I just came up the stairs. I just pushed myself today. I said I'm gonna do it as fast as I can without dying but being able to finish. Dude, I came up the stairs in 15 minutes and 20 seconds, okay? That beat my best time by about 2 minutes. So that's pretty good. And today is Thursday, May 1st, and I weighed myself this morning, still at 198, so I'm working to get that moved down, still not giving up on it. Like I said, came up in 15:20, so that is my new time to beat, because that's just phenomenal, okay? So I marked myself at the halfway point at 7:41. So I kept that pretty good. 741 times 2 would be, I think I beat it actually. That would have been 1540. So I think I beat it. I don't know how, but I did. So pretty happy about that. And ironically, the day before yesterday, I believe it was, when I said that, I come up here, I shoot these videos to sort of have physical evidence that I've actually done this, and it's my way of being accountable and proving basically to myself and to anyone else watching that I'm continuing on my path of what I said I was going to do. And yesterday, I actually took a day off work, but I happened to be downtown, and so since I was downtown, I came over at the end of the day about 4 o'clock just to do the stairs. And well, I had been out all day and I didn't realize, but my phone battery had gotten very, very low, and by the time I got to the top of the stairs, my phone, the camera wouldn't even come on. Okay, I couldn't even take a picture, I couldn't do anything. I did a voice recording, but what, that doesn't prove anything. So I actually don't have a video from yesterday. But I promise you, I did my climb yesterday. You can ask my wife. She was all ticked off because she was waiting for me outside, and it took me a really long time to go back down all those flights of stairs. So I did it. I just didn't. I don't have a video for it. So today's video will have to count for today and yesterday. So I'll put both dates on it. But I didn't time myself before, and honestly, before I would time myself by, I'd watch certain videos on the way up, or I'd listen to certain tracks on my iPod, and by the time I got up, I would just see, what time was I at in that particular track or iPod, or video, and then I would take all the other videos or whatever, kind of add them together and say, okay, that was about 17:30, whatever. And I don't know, maybe that's not so accurate, but today I decided I would just listen to my iPod on the one hand, and then have my phone set on the stopwatch on the other hand, and just literally do just a hard timer. So I'm not having to do math, I'm not having to add numbers together and all that stuff, and I'm getting like the good solid number, no stops, no nothing, So that's when I did it today, and I came up with 15:20. So I don't know if I was not adding right, or I just came up, and I did try to come up pretty fast today, so it could have been just that I was really pushing it today, and I was significantly faster. Either that or my math is just not good at this altitude after climbing up 50 flights. Another thing is my ears. Actually, there's such a difference in the air pressure up here versus, when you're 50 flights up. I didn't think it was that big a deal, but I do notice it. So if I stick my fingers in my ears, or if I'm making weird faces or whatever, usually it's because my ears are stopped up, and I can't really, my voice kind of resonates in my head, and I can't really, hear, and it bothers me. So if I do weird things, that's why I'm doing that. But it is common too. Even when I take the elevator up to my floor, which is 22, my ears will pop in the elevator. So it stands to reason that coming up 50 flights is going to mess with my ears as well. But Anyway, so one thing I did yesterday, which I would recommend, and I feel a lot better today, and I'm in a pretty good mood. One thing I did yesterday was I took the opportunity to go to, we have a Rhythm Discovery Center downtown, and it's basically a percussion museum, okay? And they have all kinds of really, really cool equipment in there, and I'm a percussionist, you know, I'm a drummer, and so I love this place. I go in there, and you know, people ask me questions, I answer the question. I could like work there, you know. I mean, sometimes it seems like I work there. Like, well, they're like, well, why is this drum this way, or why did they put snares on this thing, or whatever. So I answer their questions. It's kind of fun. But but I went over there, and since I had the day off, and since I was downtown, I had a few hours. I went over there, and they've got some rooms where you can just play. You know, they got drums set up, xylophone, all kind of percussion that you can go in there and play. And I just went in and played for probably a good hour, if not an hour and a half. Just played along with songs on my iPod, just completely like tuned out the whole entire world. Everything, all my concerns, all my worries and my cares, everything about my life, just totally tuned out, and just sat there, listened to music, played along with music, and just had fun. You know, it was just complete fun. It was just, you know, I love to do it. I enjoy it, and the whole world just disappears. And I think, you know, you need that. If not daily, I mean, you need it weekly. You know, just find that one thing that you do that time just flies, and you're not worried about anything. You don't care about anything. You know, you're just in the zone. You're doing your own thing. You're enjoying yourself. You're feeding your spirit. You're just, you know, whatever it is, it's like you're you know, bringing in inner peace to yourself. You know, whatever that activity is, and it could be gardening, it could be meditating, it could be walking, it could be watching a movie, it could be playing music, like it is for me. You know, it's nothing restores your energy and your soul and your peace of mind and all of that like music does, especially things that challenge your mind, especially music. You know, if you do like puzzles, or you know, math or something like that, reading, all those things that, you know, you can escape into. They're escapists, but they're also working your mind in different ways, in ways that maybe you don't always do, and sort of having good associations with those things, good feelings, you know, feelings of happiness and inner joy, inner peace, and those kind of things. You know, I would highly encourage you to do that, because it really helps. Like today, I feel like 100% better than I did yesterday. I mean, I think it has a lingering effect on your mood, on your thinking, your how clear you are, like clearness in your mind, you know. It just is something that is completely necessary in life. You have to do it. So I would recommend that you work that in. You know, find some time to yourself, away from everyone else and your family, your kids, your friends are always calling you, you know, your people at work, whatever it is. Just like find that alone time, do something that you completely enjoy, get lost in it, feel rejuvenated by it, re-energized by it, just take advantage of it, and honestly, you will have lasting effects for days from that. So if you have a regular habit of doing that, you'll just keep on maintaining that. It just helps you boost. I mean, I feel like I'm a lot more focused today. I feel a lot happier, and really tuned in on what I need to do, not as distracted, and that kind of stuff. So I think, and actually I practiced some music on xylophone, and I haven't played xylophone in forever. But having to practice that, and the whole, you know, eye-hand coordination, the mental skills it takes to read and to play notes and things. And percussion is very physical too, so it's a lot of manual dexterity. So, you know, I think it works your brain out, and it helps you have the mental agility you're going to need to deal with the rest of your life. All the other problems, all the other concerns, you know, that you've put away, you have to come back to at some point and deal with those. So it's a great thing to do, and I would recommend it. I would challenge you, find one thing, just find one thing this week to just get lost in. and just completely enjoy yourself, and see if you don't come out of that back into your life having a different perspective, having a more optimistic outlook on whatever you're dealing with, and let it work for you. Let it be a cumulative effect over time. I think you'll really, really appreciate it. All right, well, I gotta go. But like I say, runners run in circles, but I climb to the top. Keep on climbing, and I'll see you next time.